What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. Thank you so much. 69,000. Come on, don't giggle. Grow up. 69,000 subscribers today. I want to thank my sponsor, Steel Supplements. Link and discount code down in the description. And I want to thank Tony for sending this brand new next gen, next level, feel it, coach mode for Madden 21, where your coach is actually superimposed on the screen the whole time you're in practice mode. I mean, I know there's nothing more intimidating than playing a practice mode and having my coach there to impede my vision. But, you know, to be fair, this is actually an improvement because what I've seen with Madden 21 Next Gen, they've made the game so dark, you really can't even tell what's going on. But this is absolutely groundbreaking in terms of football. We've never seen a game do this. And I thought to myself today, what happened to all those people that found my videos because you guys kept smashing that like button and not knowing that I was being sarcastic? They really felt that I was falling all over myself. And then I saw this tweet. Now, I don't often respond to people, but I want to talk about my buddy Soft Drink. And I read this and I thought to myself, what would EA respond to this with? So as far as an hour to sim 10 years in franchise, if you're telling me that they took what would happen in 10 years, the NFL season is months. So they took months and months and months of time, right? And they compressed it down into an hour. Who are we to complain? Right? When he talks about staring at a loading screen for so long. If you look at it as a loading screen, then you're going to be disappointed. But if you view it as an opportunity to see advertisements for MUT, then you won't be. And, you know, as far as the game crashing, I mean, maybe if you wouldn't go in to franchise mode and stick to the modes they want you to play, like Superstar KO and Madden Ultimate Team, and what was that new one they just came out with? The Yard. That's right, The Yard, where they sell you digital clothing. You know, those modes where you have to spend money. And the more money you spend, the more enjoyment you have. You know, we don't want you to be in franchise mode. We don't want you to be in a practice mode. So don't mind if, when you go into these modes, your coach all of a sudden shows up on the screen. Or you take forever to load a game, the same way it used to take forever to load a game, even though we're on superior consoles now. And well, if the game crashes, then maybe that's just an opportunity for you to learn a lesson about how much time and effort we put into this. So I really was taken back. The fact that there were people that came to my channel today that had no idea I was sitting here and making sarcastic videos. The fact that some of them thought that I was genuinely being appreciative of this product. You know, the reality is, at least to me as an older gamer, it's really devastating to see what Madden has become. Because I can remember a time not too long ago where Madden would be a midnight release. Madden was an event. And there's some sincere sadness to this. I understand that games have went digital, and I understand that that's changed the way a lot of people interact with their consoles and interact with media. But the reality is, whether it was digital or physical copies, Madden's release used to be celebrated. Stores used to stay open. People used to go into them with jerseys, even when they could download the game. The fact that Madden's next-gen release came out a day early with zero forethought to a whimper in the community after really being pulled back from a next-generation console release. I mean, that's sad. I can sit here and I can talk about the lack of quality in this product. I can sit here and I can show you example after example. I can sit here and give you guys email after email of people that are tired and fed up and angry and feel like they've been taken advantage of. And I can show you a gaming company that sits there and defends it. I can show you people that sit there and defend it. I can show you things that EA does that literally boggle my mind. The fact that today Clint Oldenburg came out and addressed that any copy of this game that was given away, if you recall, in the height of Fixed Madden franchise, in the height of NFL Drop EA's response to us was to silence us by continually giving out free copies of its game. This was a very much documented thing that happened. And today for them to say, well, all of those free copies we gave away, they're not actually going to be utilized to go to next gen. Well, now we know why the fanfare for next gen being $70 wasn't initially met with a lot of resistance, because many people who were given the game felt they would be upgraded free of charge. What EA meant to say, and what EA did today, is release their flagship title without seemingly knowing it was happening. React to the game being released with a tweet. Put out what, by all accounts, is an extremely unfinished product, which by all accounts is a complete copy and paste with minor graphical changes, user interface upgrades, and then went and took every free copy they've given and essentially told that gamer that was your trial of Madden. And to me, this game is proven time and time again. Anyone that plays this for any amount of time has no reason to go play it again. Madden is not a game that endears itself to replay value. Madden is not a game that endears itself to having you want to buy the next copy. Madden is not a game that makes you excited about what EA is doing. You know, EA was given a golden opportunity. They were given the exclusivity agreement in a bidding war. And they had the power to make one of the greatest football games of all time. And instead, what EA has done is show us what they're truly capable of, which is doing everything they can to maximize their profit while minimizing their effort. And they've done this at the expense of their customers. And when their customers finally spoke up in unison, they gave their product away. You know, the reality is, in life, a product is worth what a company says it's worth. So the fact that EA established that their game was worthless, that their game had no value, if they don't value what they're working on, then how can we value it as a gamer? If to them the product is meant to be given away, how can we ever, as a community, sit there and pay for it? EA made that distinction. They're the ones that put their game on sale weeks after release. For everyone that wants to come to my channel and be negative, or tell me that I'm being negative, does a quality game sell itself for $27 weeks after release? Or does a quality game hold its value, not only on the store shelf new, but also in a resale? I would argue that in any walk of life, a quality product is a quality product, whether you buy it new or whether you buy it used. And you can buy a quality product with the confidence that it's going to maintain its value because it's built from someone that cares, someone that has passion, and someone that actually puts thought into what they're doing. And I would say, in looking at the community's response to EA today, the saddest part of all of this is we have been shown, even going to a next-gen console where there are no excuses, EA seemingly does not care about the product it puts out, does not care about how it releases its product, does not care about the customers or the fans of the NFL, and is willing to sit there and continue to be dependent on an NFL agreement to sell its game. And if there was any competitor in this marketplace, this game would be finished. And a lot of people ask me, what can we do as a community? And I thought about it a lot today. And I've actually came up with a concept. The concept would be, what if as gamers, we bought the rights out of this deal? What if we ask the NFL, how much is left on this agreement? How much money do they need to end this contract? Because I have a feeling that the amount of money left in this contract is less than we as a group would waste buying this pitiful excuse for a football game for the next 7 years. And I can also tell you, outside of this community, as gamers, if we were willing to put up a lot of money to buy out EA's exclusivity agreement because their game is so poor, we're confident that by simply opening up the marketplace, we would get a better product. That is something that would very quickly gain traction, because that speaks volumes about where our mindset is as a community, but most importantly, where this game is as a product. EA has found the ultimate way to oversell and underdeliver for years. But today, they did a community first. They undersold and underdelivered. They did not even keep their promise to their franchise gamers to improve their product. So I'll continue to make content. I'll continue to have more content than just about any person in this community. But I'll do so at the detriment of myself. I'll do so at the detriment of knowing the only NFL game will be the worst football game for years to come. So it's not really a proud day for me. It's not really a happy day for anyone. Because while we all had a pretty high degree of certainty what was going to happen today, every one of us, whether we want to agree with it or not, had a little bit of doubt and thought to ourselves, there's no way that the people that work in that building, that interact with us on Twitter, that defend their game in their blogs, would be so careless, would care so little, would disrespect us so much to literally put out the same exact game. But today we learned we're wrong. There's no limit to what this company is willing to do to make sure we all understand the only game modes they care about are the ones with microtransactions. Love to know your thoughts on this. Appreciate you checking out. And you know I will be back in the week with more commentary.